Again, good morning and welcome to our first online project knowledge seminar for Northwin Global City, the first metropolitan and lifestyle hub for the province of Bulacan. To be honest, when I first heard about this project, medyo hesitant po ako because I'm not familiar with Bulacan. Most of our projects are in, let's say, the south, like Cavite, and of course here in Taguig, here in Metro Manila. But when I first visit the area, when I use Skyway Stage 3 going to NLEX, which only take me around 20 to 30 minutes, I fell in love with the project right away. And I'm sure you will fall in love with this project as well. So going back, again, it's Northwin Global City, a global city reimagined, or this will be the new global city of the North. I'll be giving some information about Northwin Global City. Number one is 28, or this is 28 Mega World Township. We have around 28 township, and I am saying this because it gives you credibility, and at the same time for you to be aware that we are in the business for almost 30 years. We have lots of businesses, so we have lots of project na, and Northwind Global City is our 28 township. Next number is 85, 85 hectares. That refers to the total land area of Northwind Global City. So again, it's 85 hectares, but I believe there will be some addition pa in the future since there are still ongoing negotiations. If you want to know, or if you want to visualize or imagine how big is 85 hectares, just imagine McKinley Hill, which is 50 hectares, and then across is McKinley West, which is around 34.5 hectares. So if you will total McKinley Hill and McKinley West Township, that's around 84.5 hectares. So our Northwind Global City project will be almost same that size for the meantime. But we are hoping that there will be future development pa. But again, 85 hectares, it's already a big development. Next is 98 billion capital expenditure. This refers to the amount or budget that the company will allot to develop this area. So again, we will be spending 98 billion, which means this is a big project. And then sa baba is of course 2020. We are 20 kilometers away from Metro Manila. And aside from that, we are 20 minutes away from the new Manila International Airport for the meantime. But again, there will be lots of development pa in the future. So 20 kilometers away from Metro Manila, again, Bulacan is the natural extension of Metro Manila. When I attended as well the webinar of Philippine Daily Inquirer, one thing that Mark in my mind is you can reach Bulacan by land, by air, and by sea. So I think there are few provinces or there are few areas here in our country, considering our geography, that you can reach by land, by sea, and by air. And that's Bulacan. One is Bulacan. By land, NLEX, konting drive lang po yan from Manila. Or if you're from Baguio, La Union, it's a easy drive because of NLEX, SETEX, or TPEX. You can reach it by air as well because of the new Manila International Airport, and by sea because there will be coastal project as well in the future, just like Bataan from Mall of Asia. There are some private yachts or some boats that you can use to go to Bataan. And in the future, it will be available as well to Bulacan. All right. So again, those are the numbers: 28 township, 85 hectares, 98 billion. That's the amount that we will spend to this great township. Pero saan po ba located si Northwind Global City? On your map right now is the Google Earth map showing North Luzon Expressway. I think Kai can help me. Ayan, Kai. Thank you very much. So that road is North Luzon Expressway. And then the highlighted area in color blue, green, pink, that's our township, which is North Wind Global City, total of around 85 hectares. And then we also have MacArthur Highway. Ayan. Thank you, Kai. So from NLEX going to MacArthur Highway, we will create or we will build a 30-meter road that will connect NLEX and MacArthur Highway. So that's one thing about our project. We are bounded by NLEX. NLEX will cater people from Manila or travelers from Baguio, La Union, Pampanga. And then MacArthur Highway, this will cater the Bulacan residents, the Bulacan business owners. So the MacArthur Highway, there will be a train station, and then we will also build a mall beside the train station. That train station will be grand since we are planning to pattern it to the Grand Terminal in New York. Ayan, Kai is showing to you where the train station will be located. And then the blue one is our mall. Above is, so that's the Philippine Arena. So we are 5 minutes before Philippine Arena if you are coming from Metro Manila. And then, of course, that's the road going to Pampanga, going to Tarlac, going to Baguio. And then sa west will be the Bocaue area, the Marilao area, and of course, the Bulacan for the New Manila International Airport. Sa baba po, which is south, will be Metro Manila, May Kawayan, Valenzuela. So it will only take you around 10 minutes from Balintawak entrance or exit. And then sa east is, of course, we have the San Jose del Monte, which is another progressive area in Bulacan. The road in orange, so right after Marilao exit from NLEX, we will build a 30 meters wide road which will connect NLEX and MacArthur Highway and dadaan po siya inside our developments. It will be a major road in the future. We will also have 16 meters wide road. The one in blue, malapit po siya sa may train station, malapit po sa mall natin. And then we will also have 15 meters wide road and 10 meters wide road. So our project is very accessible since we will create large or we will have lots of road network inside the township. All right, on your screen right now is the artist rendition of Northwin Global City, specifically Northwin Main Street. Baka naguguluhan po tayo, so just to give you an idea, Northwin Global City is the name of the 85 hectares project. And then inside Northwin Global City, we are offering commercial district, which is Northwin Main Street. And that's the rendition that we are showing on the screen right now. So the road is North Luzon Expressway. So in the future, if you will pass NLEX, you will see this type of building, which is Northwin Main Street. So this will be the future of Northwin Global City. You can see buildings that are fifth floor. So those are the commercial lots that we are offering. Those are mostly sa perimeter po. And then inside are lower, which is around 3-story. And those are our shop house lots. Siguro, since I already discussed that one, ano ba yung difference ng shop house tsaka po ng commercial lots? Again, what we are selling are lots. So it's up to the buyer or to the client, sila na po yung magpapatayo ng building. We just need to follow a theme. For shop house lots, they can build up to 3-story building. The ground floor and second floor can be used for commercial. Let's say, pwede po nilang parentahan sa retail shops, sa restaurants, sa banks, sa cafe. And then the third floor, they can use it for residential or for offices. Sa commercial lot naman po, since it's bigger, which is around 500 to 700 square meters, they can build up to 5-story. And that building, they can use it solely for offices or for a boutique hotel. Since as of the moment, wala pang masyadong hotel sa area, we are along NLEX, and most importantly, we are a minute drive to New Manila International Airport. So the unique value proposition of Northwin Global City, number one is open spaces and green infrastructure, expansive sidewalks. Same with our McKinley Hill or with most of our townships, we will also have underground cabling for utilities. So wala po kayong makikitang mga wiring along the way. There will be storm water detention facility as well. I'm sure some of you, medyo first time, ano po ba yung storm water detention facility? This one is to answer most of our investors' concern about the area. Some of them are saying that Bukawe, medyo flooded, especially if you are near, let's say, Hagonoy or Ubando or Paumbong, since it's near big rivers and at the same time sa sea. So some are concerns about the flood. The good thing is that we will develop a storm water detention facility. This is exactly the same with what we did sa Burgos Circle in the fort. So sa underground po or sa ilalim ng mga open spaces namin, it will have a storm water detention facility that can store water. So dun po muna pupunta yung tubig to avoid flooding. And then kapag wala na po bagyo or let's say kapag everything is okay na, that's the time na we will release it to the, let's say, sa sea or sa big river. So flooding will not be a big concern or it will not be a concern if you have a property at Northwin Global City. We will also have central material recovery facility. So these are all part of sustainable living. And then we will have township operation center, which means there will be security cameras 24/7. We will have security guard deployed 24/7, roaming around the area, which means it will be safe. And then we will also have fiber optic cabling. So those businesses who are planning to set up in our project, there will be no problem with the internet connection. And of course, we will have sewage treatment plan, intermodal transport terminal, biking network, and we will also incorporate green development like use of LED or solar-powered street lights. Why invest in commercial property like the shop house and commercial lots that we are offering? Well, it's a great way to generate rental income for investors. Many business owners also find it to be a great way to save your business thousands of pesos in annual rental expenses. Clients who are running a business and their business is doing good, but if they are currently renting or let's say if they are leasing a commercial property, baka it's a perfect opportunity or perfect time for them to own their business address, to own their very own commercial building. So it will help them to save a lot from rental expenses, and at the same time, they will have a commercial property or they will have a asset. Another thing or another investment opportunity that I suggest is buy and self-use. So here, your client will save on rent and have the benefit of self-utilization while also getting value appreciation, just like what I said earlier. Third one is buy and sell. So we have two types of buy and sell, short term and long term. So buy and sell, this is generally for quick, medium profit. The typical properties under construction and sold at a profit on completion, or if they want, they can do long term. Example that I can use is with our McKinley West village. When we started selling McKinley West in 2010, 2011, the price per square meter is only 75,000 pesos per square meter. But right now, it's almost 300 to 350,000 pesos per square meter. So we have lots of repeat buyers from McKinley West investors because ang nangyari po that time before turnover, they are already flipping the property for around 200 to 250,000 pesos per square meter. And those who waited pa, those who hold their property for long term, especially now na most people are into big spaces. Right now, the selling price of our lots is around 300 to 350,000 pesos per square meter. So you can also do buy and sell, or you can also. Here is the artist rendition of shop house. I believe this is a shop house. So it's up to 3-story. The ground floor and the second floor, they can use it for commercial and for different types of businesses. So this is our concept. In between, there is green, or there is pathway for shoppers, for clients, for customers. And then sa likod po, there are roads. Ang ganda nung concept ni shop house and ni commercial district, since wala pong sayang, walang likod. Kasi that in front, people will be passing or people will be walking. And then sa likod po, our target are the road users or the people driving. And I think we have rendition of the hotel as well. Here, this is the rendition of the hotel. So they can build hotel and office building. So they can build up to 5-story. And then there will be green plaza in front. Siguro, just to help you to visualize our plan, just think of high street, but this one you can own the property. You don't need to lease or rent. So there will be park in front, and then sa likod po will be roads right away. For the turnover date, it's May 31, 2026, plus 6 months grace period. And it doesn't mean that you will only see development by 2026 sa Northwin Global City. Since knowing Mega World, before po kami mag-turn over ng lot, normally nauuna po dyan si McDonald's. And of course, we will also have commercial areas, like for example, mall, like what happened sa Uptown Bonifacio. When we open the mall, when we open the offices, it really impacts the residential demands. So that's the reason why we have lots of buyers for our Uptown project. Same concept or same strategy that we will do sa Northwin Global City, since this one is proven and tested na. For the shop house and commercial lots, again, these are some additional information before I end my presentation. We have the 10 infrastructure projects that I discussed earlier. We have the Live, Work, Play, Learn Township, and then the multifunctional lots, which means we have lots of options that we can do sa shop house lots. You can use it for businesses, and at the same time, you can use it for residential. I mean, 280 lots, let's say magpatayo po kayo ng building, let's say you can use 250 lots, 250 square meter. That's almost a 3 or 5 bedroom unit. I think I also created a presentation regarding the advantages of having or owning a shop house lots. Kasi imagine, like for example, if you are living sa third floor, and then let's say if you are a business owner or if your business is right down below lang ng residential floor nyo po, parang it will give you more advantage, more time for your family, more time for your business, so everything will be smooth. And aside from that, because of the pandemic, I know some of you are hesitant of offering residential lots. So this one, we are not just offering residential lots, we are also offering business lots rolled into one. So basically we have, or our clients have lots of options. And then the business lots, of course, there are only few developers who are offering commercial lots. So we highly recommend to take advantage or to offer Northwin Global City. Finally, we now have a global city in Bulacan.